Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Sarah. I am living in Bloomington, Indiana for a little while longer while I finish my graduate program. I will be defending my dissertation in 1 week, and then we are moving back to the city that I grew up in, Miami, Florida, and starting a new job as a professor of writing studies, which is so wild to say and so wild that it's all happening so soon. I submitted my dissertation a couple weeks ago, and since then I've really just been taking it easy, doing a lot of rotting, you know, as Gen Z says, a lot of Southern charm, a lot of sleeping in, a lot of just like sleeping in general, a lot of Orange Theory workouts, and it's been great. But I've also realized that I just have like a lot of anxiety about the upcoming defense and just like a lot of decision fatigue in general. So in the next few days, I'm going to try to get my mojo back a little bit and prep for this dissertation defense, get back in the zone a little bit, and also just like becoming, you know, grounded again, more centered. I'm gonna start off today by doing some journaling. Okay, it is a little while later now. I clearly took a shower, washed my hair. I am going to give myself a little blowout with my Shark Flex style because I'm doing something fun tonight. I'm going to an Indiana Fever game with Zach because I really want to see Caitlin Clark play. I'm not a big sports girl. I'm not like really into basketball or anything like that, but I think it's gonna be really fun, and she is just iconic. And while she's playing in Indiana and while I'm in Indiana, it would be like a shame if I didn't just go see her. So he found some good affordable tickets, and I don't know, it's like an excuse to like look cute for a little basketball game and just like a way to do something fun on a weeknight. Okay, hair is done. Gonna let that set, and I'm gonna put on some fake nails. Okay, I've like opened everything up already, but I got these from TJ Maxx, Nail Reformation, and I've heard it's a good brand. They're just like a cute little like pink chrome moment. So I'm really gonna take my time, really prep my nails, and hopefully these last for like at least a week. Did the nails. I can insert a picture before I like file them down. They're still pretty long, like this is pretty long for me. They were just too long. I posted a poll on Instagram and it was like split so far. Some of you all said they're not too long, some of you all said they are too long. I just didn't feel like me. I felt like I looked insane, and I also was just like, I can't do everyday tasks with nails like this. So I really like the little shape, like the stiletto shape, but it is what it is. I still really like the pink chrome. I'm just like a square with rounded edges nail girl. I don't know, I just am. That's just how I feel like myself. Anyway, I'm going to start doing my makeup, just taking some time to like feel cute again after several days in a row of rotting. Is really therapeutic so far. I love taking a nice everything shower, doing my hair, doing some press-on nails. I'm gonna do my makeup. Just, we are getting our mojo back. Okay, here is the makeup. Gonna do my lipstick after I eat. And the fit, just this little tube top, white baggy jeans, Adidas. I have to roll these up, and for some reason I'm not liking the way they're looking, but sandals wasn't the vibe. So we're just not gonna think about that. Let's go.
Go off, you're a natural diver. You never roll in the blue. You don't need a backseat driver.
11:45, back from the game, took off all my makeup, and about to get in bed. It was so fun. I have never been to like any professional women's sport, I don't think, and I just loved it. It was like so cool to see Caitlin Clark play. She's amazing. She does not miss. It was also so like moving and sweet to see so many little girls wearing her jersey, and just like so many little girls at a sporting event in general was awesome. But there were like some fights that were about to break out. There was like a player on the other team on Connecticut that just kept trying to like push her. Like at one point she like pushed her in the face and she was like going like that to see if she was bleeding, and the play was under review for like 5 minutes, and then everyone was like eject her, and all they did was like give Caitlin Clark some free throw shots that of course she made every single one. So obsessed. I wish that I would have gone to more games the whole time I lived in Indiana. Well, like, you know, like the past year or two that she's been on the team. But if I ever have the chance to go back, I definitely will. Super fun. Need to get some sleep. I have an Orange Theory class at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and 10 a.m. feels early sometimes with these Orange Theory classes in the summer. And I have a meeting with my advisor tomorrow afternoon to talk about the defense. So let's get some good sleep. Hello, good morning. The sun is very bright coming through that window. I should probably fix the exposure on this camera. Drinking my coffee. About to eat some of this hyperfixation breakfast, which is peanut butter toast, chocolate chips, and honey. And I have Orange Theory in like 45 minutes. And I don't often look up the workout before the class, but there's sometimes when I'm just like, oh, what am I getting myself into? Not that I'm gonna cancel, but I'm just like, let me like mentally prepare. And boy oh boy, am I glad that today was one of those days, because it's like a day filled with like all outs. So I'm like, okay, today's gonna be a day when we are grinding. Okay, maybe I do want to cancel. I'm so tired. I don't want to do this. So sweaty, but I knew I'd be glad I did it. Just gotta force yourself out there. I knew I'd be glad. Showered, put some dry shampoo in my hair, on this Danny Rick shirt, just some biker shorts, Croc sandals, and I'm feeling good. That workout did a lot to get my mojo back. I am also now going to do another thing that will make me feel happy, which is go to Goodwill with Jamie. Even if I don't buy anything, it's just like fun to like walk around and look at stuff and I don't know, have some rewards on Dunkin'. So gonna get a coffee while I do it. Back from Goodwill, we also went to Plato's Closet, and Jamie bought some really cute stuff from Plato's, but nothing was speaking to me. I got an Urban Outfitters dress from Goodwill. I'll have to try it on, and I don't have like super high hopes for it, but it could be one of those things where it's like, oh, that's like a miracle. It's purple, it's really pretty. And then I got 2 books, The Vanishing Half and Normal People, which are both books I've wanted to read, so slay. It is 2:25. I have a meeting with my advisor at 2:30. Somehow my bed isn't made yet, so I'm gonna make that and hop on that Zoom meeting. I'm laying in bed now. I'm going to read some Atmosphere, chill out for a little bit, and then probably make some dinner. The meeting with my advisor was actually really good. I feel a lot more confident for the dissertation after that meeting with him, where he told me that he is confident in me. And I knew that, I just needed to hear it. He gave me some specific steps to take to sort of like start prepping for things, and some possible like questions that I can expect, or like a line of question that I can expect, some just like tips and tricks. And like of course like the most important part to me, I started like going on Pinterest to look for outfit inspo, and I'm excited what I'm cooking up. So things are a disaster. Let's clean this up. Okay, much needed little cleanup. I bought a fun little rack to put all my sunglasses on, but I just cannot build it, so we're gonna have to wait for Zach for that. And I finally tried on all of these Dissertation dresses for my brother's wedding and decided which one I'm gonna wear, so I can go ahead and finally return those and get them out of here. I got really sweaty when cleaning because I cleaned my bathroom too, and I just like vacuumed and dusted, and I don't know, I was just like going. So I took a shower, washed my hair, and now I'm going to look back at the dissertation. So yesterday I was crashing out. Long story short, there was another leak in our floor. And if you watch my vlogs between like January and April, you might remember when my neighbor's pipe burst because it was really cold during the winter and it completely flooded my downstairs and it was a nightmare. We had 12 super loud fans going at all times. We had like a huge sort of like plastic sheet up dividing the upstairs and the downstairs. We had to get all the wood ripped up, replace it completely with new wood. It didn't cost anything for us because we rent and like it went through insurance and everything, but like it was still really, really inconvenient and horrible. And so it was just like triggering, and I was like, Megan, this cannot be happening again. Because when maintenance came, we came back from Orange Theory yesterday morning and maintenance was in the house and he was like, yeah, we're gonna have to bring in some fans. And I was like, stop. But they're literally already gone. He came back this morning and got it. It was just like, he said there was a blockage in the furnace or something. So anyway, I was crashing out yesterday, but I did still manage to go to Morgenstern's and read through the first chapter of my dissertation and just sort of start identifying some questions people might ask. And I'm really just going through it and reading it like any text that I would, and like annotating it, making like highlights in different colors, leaving some comments for things to think about. I just really want to feel like I know it top to bottom, front to back, and I think that's just what's going to help me feel really confident in it. So I'm going to enjoy my nice little clean room. And I think I'm going to lay in bed and do it. And I might eat some Sour Patch watermelons while I do it. And drink my Poppy Mountain Dew. Hi, Purr. I only made it 10 minutes in when I fell asleep. I guess it was like clenching my fists while sleeping. LOL. Okay, lesson learned. We can't read the desk in bed because we will fall asleep. So I'm sitting on the couch, headphones in, just ate some Pringles, and gonna make it through this chapter. Oh my goodness, my hair looks absolutely wild, but I finished reading through the second chapter. Took a minute, but I did it. That one is like almost 100 pages long. I'm just like, if I'm bored reading through my own writing, the committee is gonna be like losing their mind reading through this. So then I'm going to read through chapters 3 and 4, but those are the more recent ones and those are a little bit shorter, so I think reading through those are going to be quicker. I have the whole sort of presentation mapped out of what I'm going to cover, and I'm feeling good about things. I feel like from here into the end it's just like anxiety management and just like staying locked in, getting locked in. I feel good. So now I'm gonna make some nachos for dinner. We invited our friend Jamie to come over, and I love the movie How to Be Single, and it came up in conversation after we saw The Materialist that Jamie and Megan have never seen it. So I was like, what if we just do like a little nacho movie night? So that's what we're gonna do. She's making me an 8K cake. This is so cute. I can't wait to eat it.
I hope it's good.
Oh, it's gonna be delicious. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I have my little iced coffee here. I was resisting the temptation to eat cookie cake for breakfast. Megan made a delicious cookie cake because I hit 8K subscribers on YouTube because of you guys. So thank you so much. So excited. And I'm gonna continue powering through and reading the disc. I want to get through chapter 3 this morning, and if I do, which I will, my reward is going to be going to my friend's pool with Zach and with Jamie and enjoying a very sunny day. Happy Sunday! I had a great day at the pool yesterday and just a nice lazy day for the rest of the day. It was nice to knock out the disc or the defense prep in the morning and then just like chill the rest of the day. All of that is part of prepping for the defense and just like getting my mojo back. So today's gonna be similar to yesterday. I am going to try to read through the final chapter this morning. A lot of just like lounging and chilling this afternoon. I have a therapy call this afternoon to sort of like, I don't know, just talk through the anxieties of all of that. She's so kind for meeting me on a weekend. But I'm gonna like put a little bit of makeup on because my skin is breaking out and I just like don't want to look at it. I also think sometimes this is like what makes me feel more awake. Is my makeup still in a travel case? Yes, but I'm traveling again soon, so it is what it is. Megan and I have a fun little trip planned post-defense. I mean, like, did we go to Greece to celebrate the PhD completion? Yeah, but this one is like much more low-key. Okay, just covered up some zits a little bit to feel a little bit better. I'm gonna drink a Diet Coke because I made myself a nice coffee this morning and it was delicious, but for some reason I'm just feeling tired. And I have a good couple hours to get through this fourth and final chapter and go through, make some notes, try and anticipate some questions that might get asked about things, just like refamiliarize myself with what I wrote, you know, and then go into therapy. So let's crack this open. Cheers. Work on the dis. Not the dis, the defense. You know, the dis is done. The dis is done. Okay, therapy is done. It was a good session. We sort of talked about a lot of different things. Why I'm feeling so anxious for this defense, even though I know that there's not really a chance I'm gonna fail. Like, there's always a chance, but like, that doesn't really happen. And sort of like process some feelings about the prospectus and how that defense was so difficult for me for a couple different reasons, but like why this is a lot different than that, and just remembering a couple different things. One being that no matter what, it's going to be done. It will be over with. I will survive and it will be done. And the other one being setting like a goal that is not dependent on others, but that is dependent on me. So not, I want to pass with like only minor revisions. I want to pass with no revisions, like, because that depends on the committee and I have no control of that. And more so setting a goal of, I want to show up. I want to feel confident in my work. I want to talk confidently and competently and passionately about my project, and knowing that I believe in my project, and that other people's opinions of the ins and outs of it don't necessarily matter that much at this point, because I'm gonna pass and I will graduate. I still feel anxious. I also just like honestly feel frustrated because I know a lot of other people's at other universities or in other programs tell me that their defense is just like a victory lap or like a rubber stamp, and that it's like a celebration at that point. That's not like the messaging I've been getting. It's like, you need to be prepared and you need to know that you're going to get asked hard questions. So, but hard does not mean bad. I ordered a sub on Jersey Mike's to like, I don't know, reward myself for surviving that therapy call. And I'm gonna take the trash, take the recycling. It is like so hot out. And I may be working on putting together the presentation. And yesterday Zach built my little sunglass rack. He said it took him 2 minutes. And I was like, I could figure it out, okay? None of these are nice, but I don't know, I just love sunnies. I'm excited to see them all displayed. Okay, all my errands have been run. I finally returned all those bridesmaids dresses to Zazie that I needed to return. I got a Jersey Mike's sub for lunch. I ended up buying some jeans at Old Navy that I did not need, but I'm happy with them. And I took out the recycling, took out the trash. What else did I do? Did a Target pickup for more cat litter. Now I'm gonna make my bed, read Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and then maybe finally tonight I'll get started with the presentation. I plan on starting a new vlog tomorrow though. It's gonna be the dissertation defense vlog. So this was just getting my mojo back, prepping for the defense. But if you watched it, I feel like it was all over the place. Thank you for making it to the end. I know, again, it's been a while since I've uploaded to YouTube, but I'm trying my best. Thank you all so much. Next time I see you, maybe I'm gonna be a doctor. Bye.